Hi. Yeah. How was the game today?
Yeah, I was prepared for that opening. Up to this point, when he played Bishop C4, I knew this theory. As I checked this in the morning, like when I prepared for this game, and yeah, Bishop C4 is a tricky move order. It gives Knight G4, but Knight G4 is like very sharp. So I opted for Bishop G4. After Bishop G4, Knight G2. I just briefly saw that it's possible. Engine was like giving Knight G2 as a possibility, but thought it should be good for black. But yeah, Rook A8, Rook E1. I think yeah, Rook C4 is good. BC, Rook C8, Queen D4, and here yeah, I think after the game he told me that Queen A6 was main move, to which position is very complicated and equal according to the engine, but it's very sharp, and yeah, black can overtake the initiative. So yeah, maybe as queen I had to play Queen A6.
The 3 rounds are over so far. So have you been enjoying the game?
Yes, all the games were very sharp. I struggled in the first 2 rounds with white pieces. And first game he tricked me with move order, and second game Arjun came with a very ambitious opening choice, and I mean he played like very creative with like d6 f5, and he quickly got good position. But then in both of these first 2 games, I managed to stay in the game and hope for my chances. And actually yesterday I had good chances at the end, but it was and in a draw. Yeah, in general I'm feeling good, except this opening problems that I'm having in this tournament. So if I get good positions, hopefully things will go better.
For a player of your rating, do you think you need to work a little bit extra? Do you think it's a strong field for you to work a little harder for a player of your rating?
Yeah, I mean, this field is incredibly strong. It's very young, everyone came well prepared. There are no weak spots or weak players here. It's also a very short tournament, 7 rounds. Yeah, as I think in these short tournaments you should take more risks, because at some point you have to score a point to compete for first place. As we see it in this tournament, Alvarez already won two games. So yeah, I think high risk, high rewards, as they say.
So when you face somebody like Pranesh, he doesn't play in the top invitational tournaments maybe. So is there a risk that back in the day when Magnus was playing you, or maybe Hikaru was playing you, you would have come as somebody they have not faced, and you would have kind of surprised them with your level? Do you kind of now see yourself facing these guys and thinking that I don't know what to expect?
No, I knew that Pranesh, is very talented, very strong grandmaster. As all the Indian youngsters, they're incredibly strong. And also, I think they're a bit underestimated, like underrated, also because they don't get like so many chances to play into like open or super tournaments. So I think I see it like if they have like 2650 rating, I see them as 2700 already, because like there's a like little gap between the real rating and the actual strengths. So he's big potential. He's also very good blitz player. I played him online also. With mixed results. Also, I played him in Hong Kong recently. So yeah, I knew that he's a very dangerous player. If he gets his position, he's very talented, very ambitious player. So yeah, when I was young, back then, when Magnus opponents, and as you say, like Fabi, Hikaru, they when they faced us, of course, for them, it was very difficult to assess our real strengths because we were like improving also. So it's very hard. It's always very hard to play against improving player because you don't know like his real strengths. So you should be careful when playing against them because they're very very dangerous.
And tomorrow you have a game against Bukesh. You versus Bukesh, Chennai once again. What are you?
Of course, I'm looking forward for big fights. When we play against each other, there's always going to be some drama, some interesting game. I don't remember that we had like calm, boring game. So I think it's going to be one of these kind of crazy games.
Do you enjoy the drama? Would you prefer a calm, easy game?
Well, if I score a win, of course, I choose calm game. But as I said, it's a very short tournament. You should take risks in order to get a chance. So yeah.
A strange out of the book question maybe. Chess players have this time-honored tradition of going on long walks that has come through from I think the Soviet grandmaster. Right? Wanted to understand, has there one of those walks that you've taken, has that kind of helped you in a way? Opening idea has come to your mind, or?
No, actually.
Or you take really short walks? Is it?
Yeah, I go to the gym after the games, so I didn't go outside of the hotel. But yeah, I'm having some workout after the games and trying to take out the stress and to regenerate some energy. So yeah, that was my routine so far. But when you work on chess, I think you can find a lot of ideas. But I never experienced that I had no moment like when I was walking and or sleeping and I had this idea like in my mind that there was no such case.
A couple of questions about today's game. 20 rook d8, was it that or is it just a computer evaluation? Was it that difficult to play later on than 20 d8?
20 rook d8. You mean which position? Which move?
Sorry, d1.
For him. Yeah, D1. Yeah, I think after the game we like we talked a little bit and we were both like convinced that Black has good compensation, but this engine is like D1 is very strong because we both thought like after D5 Black has good compensation, but then there's very concrete I think idea is Bishop A3. After knight c6 you have knight takes d5. So after knight d4 you knight d7 and you win the rook. So I think we both missed that idea. Yeah, I think after rook d1 it would have been like a very very unpleasant position for Black.
Right. And can you explain you giving away rook for bishop? What was the idea? And
well, I checked this line like it's very typical in this situation like to sacrifice exchange and get active play, but you should follow up with good like play. But after queen d4, yeah, I had to play queen a6 and keep the queens on the board to get some attack, potential attack. But yeah, I somehow underestimated his resources in that game.
What do you think that India's reason to have a steady flow of GMs? Or do you believe the reason India's strength have a steady flow of GMs?
Of course, you have great generation of players coming up. For sure India is going to be one of the leading countries in chess for many years to come. So you have strong players. Also, you have legend as in the face of Vishan, and you have good school. You know, so there are people love chess. They have great passion for the game, and I think it's to anyone who is going to compete with India. I think it's going to be really difficult.
Anand has said that there's a possibility of two Indians playing the World Championship. Do you think it's going to be a reality?
You mean for Gukesh or?
In the future is what he means. Like probably
Will
in
there
the
be
future
two
we'll probably
Indians
have
playing
two
for the-
Indians.
In future.
Two Indians. You mean,
I mean, seeing
yeah,
the talent,
of course.
you know.
I mean, in the long run, of course. I mean, I think it's
But even
high
two Uzbeks
probability.
is possible.
Yeah, two Uzbeks, two Indians, two I don't know, Americans at some point. I don't know. It's all possible. Especially after Magnus leaving to defend the title. It's open, for this kind of opportunities.
And the reason he said was the Indian players in the last couple of years have improved a lot, more than the expectation. Karamnik was some time back was coaching the Indians here. And all of them have gone, Pragaranda, Chun, all this batch, entire batch has improved. That's the reason why he said it could be a possibility.
No, I mean I think it's fair to say it's a high probability that at some point it should be like two players competing from same country. I mean it was case before, so it might be case in the very upcoming future.
Thank you.
Thank you.